What up, Chasey? What up, Ricky? What up, Blake? What's going on, everybody? It's time for another round of Mixer City. It's right next to Suplex City. All right, guys, thanks for joining. And Stone Cold music is kind of copywritten a little bit as well, so we got to be careful with that. What up, JC? Let's get it rolling, everybody. Thanks a lot for being part of the break tonight. It's a little earlier than usual. I like it. All right, let me drop the link here on the live. On the break post, I should say. And we brought the new music last night for the first time, debuted it during our 2025 Topps 5-star high-end break, and man, I think it paid off immediate dividends. We pulled a hot box ridiculous Paul Skeens gold signings auto numbered to 20 on a hot box extra card hit. That was unbelievable, redemption style. Well, tonight we're at it with a mixer, and we have got a fresh set, 2024 5 and 6 on the mix. And we've also got a triple play of the Parlay Power Play, headlined by the 1967 Topps Carl Yastrzemski with the big sideburns. Remember that? If you know where that's from, you are awesome. 67 Topps Yaz in an SGC3, looking pretty decent for a 3, I gotta say. Corners are a little worn, but a beautiful looking card, front and back, and been trying to incorporate a little vintage into our breaks. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that. And also, we got 3 cards up. So the next one is the 1963 National League batting leaders, which looks very crispy and centered fairly well for a card of this year. And this features Tommy Davis on the top, but Bobby Clemente, Hank Aaron, Dick Groat as well, 1963. And the back looking a little bit off-centered, but nonetheless, this is a beautiful card, and throwing it a little modern for a guy who is playing really well in the minor leagues. It's Braylon Payne on his Bowman Chrome Auto, 2025. Not his first, but Braylon Payne has been absolutely hitting really well so far this season. 6 homers, 12 ribbies, and 69 at-bats, almost scratching 300 on the batting average. And he's a guy that I believe he's in Double-A. A guy that we could see up to the bigs maybe at the end of this year if he keeps it up. We shall see. The way we're going to format it is we're going to have all 3 of these cards actually go to the one winner. So maybe on a future break we'll break it up so that if there's 3 cards, 3 spots would take it. But tonight, one person is going to take all 3 of these awesome cards tonight. A total value between them of about $150. So it should be a pretty awesome swipe for one lucky combatant. And here's what we got on the mix. We're going to go in this order too. 2 mega boxes again of 2025 Bowman Draft. There's 4 mega packs. Hopefully we're getting an auto out of that one. There is 1 box of Stadium Club 2025, 1 auto in there. We are going debut patch hunting with 2 hobbies of 25 Topps Chrome update, 1 auto per. We have got a Breaker Delight, formerly known as the HTA box, 2 autos, and I believe it's 2 numbered hits in there, if I remember right. 2024 Topps Chrome with all the big rookie chases in there. Of course, Skeens wasn't in it until update, so he's not in there, but all the other ones from the rookie class are. And then we got 2 boxes last. We'll close it on with 2026 Topps Chrome Black, and we are going for a little Murakami, maybe a little Roman Anthony out of that. So this is going to be a fun mix-up, and stay tuned, guys. Hope you're enjoying the mixers. I've got a lot of new flavored mixers that we're going to be doing soon. As a matter of fact, I think I've got a 2011 Topps update. We haven't done that in a long time. You remember we made that famous when we pulled the Mike Trout blue, Walmart blue rookie, and then we pulled, was it 1 or 2 base Trout rookies? I think it might have been 2. It was definitely 1. In the handful of blaster boxes that we have ripped here, I'm going to try to incorporate that into a break a mixer, so we'll see. I've also got, I got a couple loose boxes of 5-star that I can mix in with some mixers, so I'm thinking of maybe doing that as well. And a lot of Bowman, a lot of Topps through the years. So we got plenty coming, guys. Also, basketball is on the way this week, and football. Tomorrow, we're going to post up our first football break, 2025 Topps Chrome NFL. We're going to be doing a case of mega boxes for your ripping pleasure. All right, let's take a look at the starting lineup. We got Brad with the D-backs. Chase C, welcome back with our Braves. Rich with the Orioles. Ricky with the Red Sox. Jeremy Cubs. Drew with the White Sox. The Rooster with the Reds. Samuel with the Guards. Brad with the Rockies. Samuel Tigers. Ed with the Stros. Jason Royals. Dave with the Angels. Rooster Dodgers. Drew with the Marlins. Jason with the Brew Crew. Amanda Twins. Rich Mets. James Yanks. Jeff with the A's. Ed Phillies. James with the Pirates. Javier Pods. Rich with the Giants. Eric with the Mariners. Randy gets his Cardinals. Daniel with the Rays. Blake with the Rangers. Jonathan with the Jays. And Sean with the Nats. Jonathan. Whenever I see the name Jonathan, I think of Jonathan Lundy. Do you remember what movie that was from? Jonathan Lundy? I'll tell you, it was a movie I just saw again yesterday. Not for the first time, for the 4 millionth time in my life. If you remember and you put it in the comments, you rule. What movie? I'll give you a hint. It was a comedy. Was Jonathan Lundy the character in? We're going way off baseball, way off topic, but why the heck not? Because I know you know this movie. All right, guys, it's 8:06 p.m. East Coast. We are ready to rip. I hope you are too. And we're going to try to not get a copyright strike with a little bit of the quickness, enough so we could hear it. You know how we started here at Parlay Breaks. We always start our breaks by first breaking that glass. Time to get the fighting gloves on. Without the full line of the music to see if Facebook catches us on the 3-second play, here we go. It was Mrs. Doubtfire, Samuel, not the Breakfast Club. Jonathan Lundy was the guy who owned the TV station. Remember when he saw Mrs. Doubtfire? And then he hired her for the TV show? Jonathan Lundy. I forgot what Robin Williams' name was, and he introduced himself, said former employee. All right, I've seen that movie way too many times. All right, guys, thank you again for being part of the rip. We're ready to roll. What up, Kyle? We got a little taste of Stone Cold because we're trying to avoid copyright strikes. So we're pushing it, testing the waters to see how many seconds we can go before Facebook recognizes it and yells at me again. All right, let's roll. We're going to start with the Megas. And you know who starts it for us. There ain't no copyright on the razor. Yes, sirree. Razor Ramon. Hey, yo. Good luck, guys. And let's get a little bit of the machismo. Good luck, everybody. We're going to super rip both of these Megas simultaneously just because we can. Empathy. Short form for empathy. Running any dynasty breaks this season. Ooh, I don't have any dynasty product, Albert, only because it is so darn expensive. I've always wanted to try one. Do you usually jump in them? And what format have you been in if you've done it? Just pick your team or random? Or like pick your card? I think it would have to be pick your team to keep the price anywhere near decently affordable. The only thing I can't stand about it is massive skunking that would happen, unfortunately. But I would say probably the only way to rip Dynasty now is in a break just because the boxes are so crazy expensive. All right, good luck, guys. Let's see what we got here on the base packs. Flores, Farmello, Tibbs, man, he is going off in the minors. Larange is another one who's had a nice start. That was the laser. Tommy Troy, Shores, no relation to Paulie. Shotaro Mori, There's Caminiti. Had a nice shutout outing. There's Gavin Fine. And a JoJo. Random and player break. Yeah, I think... How many boxes were in the player break, Albert? Billy Carlson on the laser and a Cade Anderson first chrome. I feel like for a player break, you got to have at least a couple cases, right? Blame Backyard for that. Yeah, random definitely makes it most affordable. Anthony Iadson, first laser. I would love to give it a try, though, for one box if we could fill it. Lombard Jr. It would be such a fun product to rip, I must say. All right, now we're going to go with the megas. Can we get an extra auto? It would be amazing if we were to get them. One or two. Don't think we have it in this one. Gavin Fine and Cade Anderson. Oh, we got one coming. It's a Bravo. It is Tate Southsea. There we go. Ripping another auto. And he was a first rounder, 22nd overall. Going out to Chase C. Jumping in and getting her Bravo on the opening draw. Got lucky last year, hit a Jeets. Wow, very nice. That's awesome. Jamie Arnold. Do you remember how many boxes it was in that break, Albert? Curious. Lombardi, Aaron Watson, Bodine, Witherspoon, and a Seth Hernandez. Seth Hernandez has been another one on fire. If we could get him to the bigs with Paul Skeens, can you imagine? That would be crazy. Nice start. Let's see if we can get another auto. Oh, we got a color. Riley Quick, Ebel, Jamie Arnold, and it's a color auto. It's a Josh Owens. 199 on the purple. So we got a double shot of autos. That doesn't usually happen on the mega boxes anymore. So that is pretty awesome. 2 extra autos going. This one to Jake. To Blake. Jake. I just mixed both your names together. Going to Blake. Congrats, Blake. And the Cade Anderson. How about that? Just 5. Wow. Liam Doyle. Yeah, definitely a lot of skunking. That's the downside to it. But it's the only way to rip it nowadays. Unless you got a couple grand to spare. All right, so off to a nice start. I like it. 2 autos coming out of the mega boxes. South Scene and the Josh Owens. Congrats to Blake. So that would mean we're in line for, was it 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, now 9. Oh, no, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8. All right, these were the my worst nightmare. Opening these packs were like panini. They were so hard to open. You had to open them up from the bottom. Backwards from the bottom. Let's see if we can do it this way. They're way easier from the bottom. Thanks, guys, for joining tonight. I appreciate it. Do me a favor, smash that like button. And let me know in the comments if you guys are enjoying incorporating some vintage into our breaks with the Parlay Power Play. Something that I thought many of you would enjoy, having an opportunity to build your PC with some awesome vintage cards, which I am a sucker for the vintage. I'm an old soul at heart, so I love vintage. And I wanted to try to bring that to you guys while we're enjoying the modern and ripping some awesome modern cards. Why not incorporate some of the old school into it too? So I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm going to, provided that you do, I'm going to keep on trying to stock up on some cool vintage cards. We had a Mickey Mantle that we gave away. In our next break, we're going to be giving away a Hank Aaron as part of the Parlay Power Play as well. So stay tuned. There's a lot of awesome cards that we're going to get out to you, both graded and non-graded. I try to get as many graded vintage cards as possible, especially if I can get them in SGC, just because I love vintage cards in an old tuxedo SGC slab. It is just a thing to behold. All right, so I found the cheat code. You got to rip them from the bottom on Stadium Club because they are crazy difficult to rip up top. Reminded me of Panini. All right, good luck, guys. One more auto at play here. How about Eskino Machino? Is there anything he can't do? Christian Campbell, Abel, a red, Kim, J-Rod, Matty Olson, Giancarlo, Byron Buxton, red. Yours for the taking, Bewit Jr. insert. Mason Wynn. Nothing beats the photography on these babies. Augustin Ramirez and a Christian Campbell. Thought that was potentially going to be a numbered, but it is the red. Yuri Perez, Alvarez, Manzardo, Hoffman. Another Christian Campbell. Break glass in case of emergency insert. Machads, Evan Longo, and Brian Wu. Thank you guys again for being part of the break. Did I lose the comments here? Maybe there's just nobody commenting. We got Wheeler, James Wood, Byron Buxton, Cut Shred, Savage Slugger Jordan, Grayson Maurer, Xavier Edwards, Spencer Strides, Chase Dolander. Dolander's put it together a couple of nice starts. Concentration, Cade Horton. It's something a word we used to describe the spread of hits. So both the not numbered, I believe orange has a slightly lower print run. Kind of want to check to see if I'm right. Royce Lewis, Salvi, but both are not numbered. Cade Horton, Beebs, Yelly, ripped Yelly, Michael King, Sammy Sosa, Albies, the Judge Man, Piazza, Tariq Skubal, just getting injured. Yeah, the red backgrounds are beautiful. I mean, I think they deserve to be numbered, but they are beautiful. All right, where's our auto? Coming soon. Holiday, Kiero, McClanahan, Joby, Wu, Ryan Howard. There's a Lubob, not numbered. A-Rod, Luis Gonzalez, Churio, Gonzalez, Henderson, and Pedro Leon is going to be the auto. They made us sweat it out. It's going to be a yellow rookie auto going out to the Stros. I was getting worried I was going to have to do a replacement with Topps. Missing hit, but it came through. Going to Ed. Pedro Leon is going to be our auto. The only thing that I am quite sad about with Stadium Club is the lack of Chrome now. I think that really made Stadium Club a lot of fun and very desirable. All right, here we go, guys. We're going with update. We're going to go back on the debut patch chase. Can we pull it off? We got 2 hobbies, 1 auto per. And I think it's been 1 to 2 colored hits per hobby. We'll super rip this bad boy. So hopefully you guys, like I mentioned before, are enjoying the Parlay Power Play and getting some vintage cards mixed in. And hopefully you've been enjoying the types of mixers and the products that we've been having in here. I tell you, the mega boxes are like a very fun add-in there that could make a big difference, as we see here. 2 autos coming out. And Josh Owens, what was he, a 3rd rounder? Yeah, 3rd round, 84th overall. South Sea, the 1st rounder. So we got a 1st and a 3rd. All right, guys. Well, we're on our 4th box out of 8. Here we go. What up, Randy? The party starts when you walk in. Up, color right off the bat. It's Luke Keyshaw on a gold lava. 4 out of 50 rookie hit going to the Twins. That's going out to Amanda. Congrats, Amanda. Love the gold rookies. Patrick Ballesteros. Wagner. Chase Petty got the call today. And Eugenio Suarez, 81/99 on the green All-Star hit. Going to the D-backs to Brad. Congrats, Brad. We got Cam Smith, Maximus Meyer, Yastrzemski. Come on, color auto. Let's get some color ink. Javi Baez. Hayden Birdsong. Jacob Wilson. Isn't Nick Kurt so good? The Jacob Wilson patch is live. Has not been pulled yet. Even though the Kurtz has AJ Blue Ball. Ellie. There's a Shohei. Every Shohei is a valuable Shohei. Night Terrors. I think this is like, what is it selling for, like $15 or $20 at the moment? Haven't checked the comps in a few weeks. Oop, flying in. It's a Shohei flight. All right, making us sweat it out with these autos being at the end of the stack. Cade Horton, Prism rookie. What a shame with the injury to Horton. Jock, Dalton Rushing. And our auto at the end, Coby Mayo. There we go. Second to last card again. It's a green lava on this one, not lava lamp. Coby Mayo, green, 116/125, going to Rich. Congrats, Rich. So nice color auto. We called for it. We got one. No patch yet. I believe we're going to get one eventually. I believe. Never pulled a patch, and I plan to very soon. Thank you guys again for being part of the break tonight. I appreciate it. As always, thank you for all the support over, goodness gracious, how many years? 6 years now? 7? We started in late 2019. Call it 6. For all intents and purposes. Thank you guys for making all this possible. The old Parlay J. And 2026 going to bring a lot of surprises. A lot of great things here at Parlay Break. So keep it here. Stick with me. We got a couple things that we're running a little behind on. We've got to run the Parlay Power Play rankings. I'm a month behind on that, so I'm planning to post that this week. And we also have to start our Haystack test run, which I announced at the 1,000th break for Parlay Breaks. If you were part of it, you remember that Haystack is a system that allows me to take photos of your break hits and upload it to a website where you can create an account and have the photos of your break hits right there. And also what it'll allow you to do is consign them with me if you wanted to, just by clicking a button, and that'll get them immediately consigned to eBay. So we have not launched that yet. That is still coming. It's taken a little bit longer than I was hoping to get that together, but within the next, I'd say, couple of weeks, we should be ready to roll. There's our first numbered hit again coming out early, so that might mean our auto is at the back. Again, Seranthony Dominguez. Aqua Wave to 199. Going out to Toronto to Jonathan. Drake's Cakes, Baldwin, Ben Rice, near the top in home runs this season. I think he's like 6 or 7. Mason Miller. What has he got? 10 home runs now? Carlos Santana. feels like he's in a different uniform every year. Purple to 250, this time going to the Guardians. Going to Samuel. Congrats, Samuel. Gage Workman and Callahan. Thought that was backwards for a reason, but apparently not. Nikhazy. Nick Kurtz so good. A little Prism rookie debut action. Goes to Jeff. Got to get Jeff a little Nick Kurtz ink maybe. Love the green color match. We pulled one of those before. There's another Ohtani. All-Star Ohtani. And every single Ohtani is graduated into a league of his own where ABS, always be sleeving. He is ABT, always be top loading. He is the only one that stands alone in the new ABT lifestyle. Matt Gorski, James Wood, Refractor, Kyle Tucker, Hey Sung Kim. So we're going to be sweating it out on our auto, and it is a John Rave. We got a John Rave yesterday. Base auto. Going to the Royals. Going to Jason. All right, congrats, Jason, taking the ink. Schwelly, Soler, and O'Hearn. So no, we don't get the patch this evening, but I am hopeful that we will right soon. All right, guys, we're going to go now with the Breaker Delight, aka HTA box 2024 Topps Chrome. All the big rookies potential are in this product. 2 autos in here. I believe it was 2 numbered, maybe 3. We'll find out. Good luck. So this was still when they had the hard case inside the pack before they did away with the case and just put the card straight in the pack. Good luck, guys. Might have been 3 numbered hits in here. All right. Yoshida on the refractor. Acuna refractor. Ohapi refractor. Slade Ciccone refractor. Moreno refractor. And a Gurriel refractor. And then behind the Youthquake starts the ink. So it's a Heston Kjerstad Youthquake rookie going to Rich. And then let's go off the back for our numbered first. It's a Javi Baez to 150 going to the Tigers to Samuel, the blue. Numbered again off the back. It's a David Hamilton magenta speckle to 350. That goes to Ricky with the Red Sox. Griffey Legends auto. Could very well be. Let's see it. 3rd numbered hit, Jeff McNeil, purple to 250. McNeil rookie cards have actually been jumping up in value lately. Going to Rich again. And now our auto. Looks like a base to start. It's Samad Taylor to the Royals, going to Jason. And our final auto, it's another base. It's Jose Fermin, rookie auto, going to Randy. So we don't get the big names on this one, unfortunately. Let's get these up, and now we are going to move on to the Topps Chrome Black to round things out. Newest release 2026 product. 2 encased autos in there. All right. Good luck, guys. Let's get this ready to roll. We're going to get our cover. And then, of course, after the black, we're not done still. We're going to do the Parlay Power Play with someone's taking home all 3 of the cards up for grabs tonight. And there's the refractor cover on the Topps Chrome Black. Look at that. Come on, Razor. Give us a big walk-off. Hey, yo. Machismo. On. The machismo hasn't shown itself quite as much since the first boxes, Razor. So help us out here. Talking to the Razor. Yes, I am. Empty box. All right, here you go. Good luck, guys. That was a poor rip parlay. Got to do better next time. We got CJ Kafis, Drake's Cakes Baldwin, Jacob Wilson. Numbered hit is a Nick Kurtz So Good, 199 going to Jeff. Very nice on the Aqua. Nicholas Kurtz, Churio just came back today, and Logan Webb. So we'll get the Kurtz up here on the stage, replacing the Kurtz. Next numbered hit. Come on, Murakami. Rodon, Xavier Edwards, and how about a Bubba Chandler? Gold Wave rookie, 7 out of 50. Going a Pitt to James. That's a pretty nice hit. Getting a numbered of a big-time rook. Springer and Mason Wynn. And here we go. First encased auto is going to be Super Futures Cole Young Orange Rookie Auto. 11 out of 25. That is a pretty hit. Going out to Eric. Very nice. That's going front and center. Cole Young. Big time prospect for the Mariners. So that's a nice step in the right direction. Let's get this. All right. Can we finish even stronger? I like that as a start. Orange ink. Solid rookie. And here we go with box the last. Box number 2 of Topps Chrome Black. And empty box. Here we go. Good luck, guys. 2 numbered hits coming. Soto, Drew Gilbert, Xander, and a Kettle Marte sticking on the orange trend. 10 out of 25. Orange mini diamond going out to Brad with the D-backs. Congrats, Brad. Little orange tang never hurt nobody. Get it up on the stage. Contreras and Freddie. Matt Chapman. I feel like I knew it. I felt like we were going to get the rookie short print. Looks like it's coming. Sproat. And Christian Moore is going to be the rookie short print. And Carlos Narvaez is going to be the blue numbered hit. 91 to 150. The Christian Moore going to the Angels to Dave. I call him Dodger Dave, but I may have to call him Angel Dave now. Congrats, Dave. Been grabbing those Angels lately. And then Narvaez, another Red Sox hit going to Ricky. All right, and our final hit of the ball game before we go to the Parlay Power Play. Good luck, guys. Let's walk it off something big. It's gotta be a Randy Arozarena encased auto to Seattle. Going to Eric. Congrats, Eric, taking that one down. And we'll get that one up on the stage as well. So that'll do it for the break portion. Thank you guys for being part of it, but don't go anywhere. We are going to do the Parlay Power Play, and then the Mama Parlay Giveaway is coming through. So let me set this all up and get this cleared out and ready to roll for you. And in a hot moment, I will move the camera over to the screen so you can see what's going on here. Let me just set it up. get random.org loaded. All right, thank you guys for being part of the break. It ain't over yet. It ain't over. Not yet. It ain't over by a long shot. All right, let's set this up. This is Parlay Break number 1056. Parlay Power Play. And now I'm going to bring the camera over behind the scenes at Parlay Studios. Yes, indeed. And what a behind the scenes it is with the LG monitor that we use to bring you all the goodies. All right, let me get this into view. So we are on random.org. And again, I will post the link to the random here so you guys can be sure to see everything. And here are the cards. Let me make this bigger. All right, so up for grabs once again. These are all the cards, and they're all going to one lucky winner. 1967 Topps Carl Yastrzemski SGC3. The 1963 National League batting leaders, Tommy Davis, Bobby Clemente, Dick Groat, and Hank Aaron. And a 2025 Topps Chrome Braylon Payne auto. Up for grabs. Double vintage plus modern is a thing of beauty. So here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to bring in this is the list. You just made the list of everybody who grabbed spots. So in order of team, obviously. You can see alphabetized by team. So Brad on the top, Sean on the bottom. I'm going to copy that. So all 30 spots going here as always, because the more spots you get, the better your chances are at landing the Parlay Power Play. And here we go. So we're going to roll the dice. Let's see, can I bring this up? All right, here we go. I'm going to roll the dice, 3 dice, to determine how many times we're randomizing the order. And that's 9, 10, 11 times. And whoever lands in the first spot on the final roll is going to take it. Good luck, guys. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew in the top spot. Can he hold on? And it's going to the Rooster. So Rooster taking all 3 in this one. The Yaz, the 63 batting leaders, and the Braylon Payne. Congrats, Rooster, taking it home. Yeah, for this one, I was just going to leave it as top spot gets all 3. And then I think if we do in the future multiple cards, then we'll spread it out across the spots, Javier. All right, guys, we're not done yet. We're going to do the Mayo Parlay Giveaway still. I'm going to ask you a trivia question. First person in the break to comment with the right answer will take home this card. And tonight we got a kind of cool one. It's the 2026 Topps Now Artemis II first crewed mission around the moon since 72 card commemorating the Artemis II trip. The question is, who won the World Series the year we landed on the moon? Was it the San Francisco Giants, the New York Yankees, or the New York Mets? Who won the World Series the year we landed on the moon? You know I love my Dumb and Dumber quotes. Was it the Giants, the Yankees, or the Mets? First person in the break to comment with the right answer takes home the Artemis II commemorative Topps Now card. Who won the World Series the year we landed on the moon? Was it the Giants, the Yankees, or the Mets? Remember, you always see your own comments first, so I'll shout out who I see first, because Facebook's weird like that. Brad says Giants, incorrect. Randy says Yankees, incorrect. Amanda says Amazing Mets, and that it was. It indeed was 1969, the year the Amazing Mets were known as the Miracle Mets. Armstrong did it on July 20th. The Mets won the series against the O's on October 16th. And that's what's up. All right, congrats, Amanda. So I'll be sending this your way. Jot you down. All right, let's recap it. Thank you guys again for being part of the break. Ended up with a nice top hit from Topps Chrome Black. Super Futures Orange to 25. All right, here we go. Keyshaw, Rookie Gold Lava to 50. Narvaez to 150. Christian Moore, Rookie Logo. Seth Hernandez, first Mega. The Nick Kurtz base rookie. Jeff McNeil, purple 250. Javi Baez 150. David Hamilton to 350. Eugenio Suarez to 99. And Ohtani All-Star Game. Nick Kurtz, rookie debut Prism. Carlos Santana to 250. Dominguez 199. Samad Taylor auto. John Rave auto. Jose Fermin auto. And then the top 10. Ketel Marte Orange Tang, 7 out of 10. Randy Arozarena, encased auto, Topps Chrome Black. Pedro Leon, yellow rookie auto, not numbered. Shohei Ohtani, Night Terrors. The Tate South Scene Mega Box auto, first rounder. The Nick Kurtz to 199. Josh Owens, purple Mega Box auto to 199. The Bubba Chandler Gold Wave rookie, 7 out of 50. The Coby Mayo Green Lava rookie auto, 116 to 125 in the hit of the break. It is the Cole Young Super Futures encased rookie auto, 11 out of 25 on the Orange Tang hit. And then our Parlay Power Play trifecta for the triple play. The Yaz, the batting leaders, and the Braylon Payne going to the Rooster. Thank you guys all for being part of the break. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it and had a great time. Always remember, do something good for someone else. It always comes back to you. And until next time, it's your boy Parlay J saying take care, spike your hair. We will see you next time. Goodbye and good night. Bang.